Yeah. Okay,
Hey.
cool. So we're rolling.
We're rolling. Let's do this.
Yeah. So that's what happened. You DM'd us, and
Yeah.
I was like, Pascal's like, hey, a tattoo artist like DM'd us, and I'm like, okay, I have to interview.
You never had one before?
No.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So
Good.
yeah, and I saw that, and I'm like, okay, I need to talk to him, and because like that's what like I'm into, and I love all that. So
yeah, it's interesting.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it's changed over the years. So
yeah, and
we'll
I
get
saw
into that.
I saw like the video where I think it was Town Brewery did for you.
Oh, yeah, we work with them a lot.
And
Yeah.
so you said that you started during the pandemic, basically.
2020, yeah. We, I guess I'll just tell you.
Yeah.
So really, it was we were at a shop. Me and my friend Josh were at a shop together. He was a lot more experienced than me before I got there, so he technically took me under his wing. But it's hard to explain. I didn't have a traditional apprenticeship where it was like one guy. It was almost him and then the rest of the shop, and everyone kind of just showed me.
Yeah.
You know, it wasn't a very great apprenticeship, but I got my foot in the door.
So so most tattoo artists kind of do start with like an apprenticeship.
Yeah, so you get like a mentor. It's supposed to be. You're supposed to find someone that like likes your work, thinks you have potential, and then that person kind of walks you through and tells you when you're ready to do each step.
Okay.
In my case, it was just some guy who never tattooed, but said I could do it if he could find someone to hire that would also help me, because obviously he couldn't do it all. And so it was kind of like a group effort in a way.
Okay.
But anyway, we became good friends through that, and
Nice.
he helped me a lot. And I wanted to leave because it's the only shop I've been at.
Okay.
So I thought, you know, since the pandemic was happening, I could do a fresh start kind of thing.
Yeah.
And I said to him, why don't we, I'm going to leave. Sorry. I said, and he goes, well, then I can't work with, like, this doesn't make any, then I'm going to leave.
Yeah.
I was like, well, I don't know where you're going. He's like, how about we just do our own thing?
Yeah.
And I said, I don't know about that. I'm not the most experienced and stuff. And then I just took a risk.
And that's how Against the Grain started.
Yeah.
That's so
yeah,
cool.
we used to joke about the name and say, if we ever go somewhere, we're going to call it Against the Grain. And we just kind of laugh about it.
Yeah.
Actually came to fruition.
I love it.
So that's kind of weird.
And you guys are downtown Whitby, right?
Yeah, we're on 120 Dundas. So right on the four corners.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
So I feel like, has there always been like a tattoo shop kind of in that area?
Yeah. So Sinful Inflictions was probably the
Yes.
biggest one you've seen.
Yeah.
Everyone has gotten tattooed there back in the day because it was like the
Are
only
they
one.
still there or no?
No,
They're not.
no,
They're not. They're
no,
done,
not
yeah.
there anymore.
Yeah.
The sign is sort of there. There's a big tattoo sign. I guess it's
Yeah.
history now.
Probably.
Which is cool.
There's another shop that was in that area way before Sinful Inflections.
There was a couple of them.
Yeah, I don't know the name of it, but this is like kind of like my introduction to tattoos was actually
Trying to
through
think.
my mom.
Oh, really?
My mom, she when she got her first tattoo, I don't know how old I was, like maybe 10. It was
No way.
yeah. So she was kind of like rebelling in a way because my parents, they were going to be getting like a divorce, right?
Oh.
And like we grew up really Christian, and so she went out and got a tattoo done. And what does she do?
Nice.
She's Scorpio, so she got a scorpion right on
Naturally.
her breast, right on her
Right
breast.
there.
Yeah. So the story is, it's kind of crazy. So she's getting like her tattoo. I don't know. I wasn't there. I don't know how you do it, but she had her breast out, getting her tattoo done.
Yeah.
And the SWAT team comes in.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, so I don't know what they were looking for, but basically her story is all of these SWAT people, I guess 10 of them or whatever, come in, and she has her breast out on the table, getting her tattoo. And so that was my first
It's like
introduction.
a doctor's office. It is what it is.
Yeah, right. So I don't know what went on with that, but that was my first introduction to tattoos. And now that didn't make me want to get tattoos per se, but
No.
it got me interested in like watching the TV show. So I probably grew up watching like,
That was me, yeah.
yeah, Miami Ink.
Miami Ink,
Yeah,
big.
that was the one.
LA Ink and
Yeah, LA
Kat
Ink.
Von D, yeah.
Yeah, so Kat Von D, which one was she on? Miami, right?
She was on Miami Ink, and
Yeah.
then they did like a spin-off, Joni Loves
Yes.
Chachi type thing, where
Yeah.
they just like, they're like, you know, you go here and do your own thing because you're the girl. And back
Yeah.
then that wasn't like a thing. Like there was
Yeah.
no girl tattooer. Well, there was, I'm sure,
Like,
but
it was like you were
it
pretty
was like
hardcore.
taboo. Yeah, yeah. So like to
yeah.
be that talented and to like look like her, like
Yeah.
it was rare. So they're like, let's
Yeah.
do your own show. And then that I think did, from what I've met her a couple times.
Oh, no way.
From what I've heard, that
Yeah.
did way better ratings than
Okay.
the other one eventually. And it just kind of, anyway, they both ended up fizzling away anyway after
Yeah.
Ink Master and all that came out.
Yes,
But yeah, those shows were the reason why people were like
Yeah.
more into it, I think.
I think so. I think, like when reality TV was kind of becoming more of a thing,
Yeah.
right? And that was the tattoo
Well, it made you feel
shows
like it
were
was a
big.
job.
Yeah.
You know, like
Yeah.
I saw it and I was like, I don't even know what this is.
Yeah.
But it's cool.
Yeah, and one thing like about Kat Von D, she's like,
Yeah.
I don't know if you still follow her, but she's
Yeah, of
got
course,
like her arms, she's covered
Blacked
them.
it out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you
Yeah.
ever done that to somebody?
I
Like,
wish. Yeah,
blacked
that's a
them out?
completely different art form in itself. Like just to black out something is like to get that saturation like
Yeah.
in there, that's talent in itself.
Yeah.
That's a whole other style. It's like someone like not knowing how to do like watercolor or something.
Okay,
It's like
interesting.
I don't do that style.
Yeah.
You should know how to pack some black or some color like
Yeah.
in a tattoo if you are an experienced artist, but like to do a full arm like that and have it heal straight
Yeah.
black, very tricky.
Yeah,
So,
so you need-
there's people
yeah.
that do it that specialize in it
Yeah.
that are very, very
So it's
good.
a specialty in it itself.
I
kind of
would
thing?
say go to someone who knows
done
what they're
it.
doing and
Yeah.
understands the application. I would say.
And why do people do it? Like when are there different reasons?
No, I
or-
think it's a style. Number one, it's kind of like a tribal style, I guess, for some. But some, it's just like cool. I don't know. It's just like it looks. I like the look of it. I don't
Yeah.
think it would suit me.
Yeah.
I'm a little more clean cut, I guess. And like I can't just walk in with a black arm. But I don't know. I don't know if it's like it's getting more and more popular. Like,
is,
and I
yeah.
also think a lot of people do it as like a cover up thing. So it's like
Yeah.
I don't want so you're thinking of like maybe like a full black arm.
Yeah.
Some people will
basically,
add like the black and then fade it off into like a triangle or something to make
okay.
it like more designy.
like a gradient
Kind of.
almost.
Yeah. Or like it's all black, but like they use the negative space as shade. I don't know. Like just so that they can cover their old tattoos, but
Yeah.
not have to really get anything. Because sometimes cover ups just aren't possible for
Yeah.
yeah. If they are really I shouldn't say that. They are possible with the
Yeah.
right artists and people who know what they're doing. But
Probably like, because for myself, like there's a few that I probably do want to get covered up eventually.
Probably
because I
can.
don't want to go through the whole removal process. It seems a little crazy, but I know one that I have, I think it's just too big to get covered up.
Yeah.
Like you're going to put something bigger over it? Like
you
how does
you
that?
almost have to.
Yeah.
Almost everybody has to come in and like has to be open to ideas, number
Yeah.
one, because sometimes you're like, I really want to put this over, and it's like that ain't gonna like it needs to be. First of all, if it's bigger, we can use the shadows of like the new design to
Yeah.
cover. If the shadow is smaller than the actual tattoo, then it's like hard to like place it.
Yeah.
There's no options, so you almost have to go bigger so that you can, I don't know, and be more open to other designs, because
Yeah.
sometimes people will be like, I really, really want this over it. It's like that's
not gonna
you can't
happen.
put like a swan over that. That's a white animal. that's not gonna work. You have
Yeah.
to do something darker.
Yeah.
Or you could throw that. You can put a dove, which is white, but you can also put like flowers or something around it. But the flowers have to be the size of the old tattoo so that we can hide it in the leaves. Like it's,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure. And
It's
I
a
think-
lot of complication.
Yes, and that like brings it to like if you're gonna get a tattoo, like you're gonna live with it.
Yeah.
So be sure you know what you want. And I think
Absolutely.
for myself, I was a little young and
Of course.
made like some wrong decisions about like those tattoos. Half of the ones that I have, I love. I don't want them covered up, but there's a couple.
Good.
And not only that, it's also about the artist too, right?
Yes.
Just because someone's a tattoo artist doesn't mean that they're an amazing tattoo artist.
I mean, a lot of people nowadays call themselves tattoo artists
Yeah.
with no like training at all, or
Yeah.
I mean, it's not really training anyway, to be honest. I shouldn't say that live, but it's the truth.
Yeah.
I mean, people go in and they I think like the mentor thing, people are like really against it, but
Yeah.
there's some old school things, just like in all life, there's some old school mentality that does actually work.
Yeah.
And I think that in tattooing did actually work. The part where someone's coming in and being your mentor, teaching you, you look up to somebody, they make you clean, you do all these dirty work things, and you're like, what does this have to do with tattoos? It's
Yeah,
like,
it's all
it's
part of
the
it.
discipline and like we need more of that where I think nowadays most people are like, screw that. I'm going to go on YouTube and learn from this coach
my
to take
God.
$5,000 from me. And it's like, come on, dude.
Yeah, no, you need to be there doing the work and
I would
seeing
say.
it, the experience. I think that's like if you want to call it like a trade, like all trades, like carpentry, all plumbing, it all starts with an apprenticeship, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And you're in there getting dirty and seeing the experiences and
Yes.
yeah, so I can see that for sure.
It needs to
Yeah.
be that way. I know it's like uncomfortable for people, but it's like that's what develops a tattooer and then just
Yeah.
like an artist
Yeah.
that just does this as a medium. It's hard to explain.
I can't imagine just like going to a tattoo artist that only learned on YouTube.
But here's the thing, it's not regulated.
Yeah.
Like in Ontario, I don't know anywhere else, but here it's like you can technically start tomorrow. Like there's no, I don't have to really get you a license, or you can just start working with us. Like it's that easy to do, which I mean, I don't want it to be regulated because I like that like piratey cowboy thing where it's kind of like, you know, we're outlaws.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's like, it sucks because everyone and their friends on TikTok now are like, I'm an artist. It's like, oh, bro, I did this for 10 years before I was even remotely decent enough to even, you know what I mean? So you get a machine in 10 days is like kind of embarrassing for us, like, or not embarrassing, but it's just, it's a slap in the face to us.
Yeah,
so
fair
I don't like
enough.
when people do that.
Especially, when you go through all of that training and then someone's just like, hey, just buys a machine and then.
Since I was 14, I've been into this stuff. So like, it's years of practice.
Yeah, for sure.
People don't realize it. And still to this day, there's always stuff I like come across where I'm like, I don't think I can do that.
Yeah.
So I'm going to have to learn a little bit more about that now. So you're always learning and the technology and. But anyway.
So you've wanted to be a tattoo artist since you were 14.
Yeah, 14, 15 years old.
And then
because of the shows.
Because of the shows.
Because of the shows. Yeah.
It's funny how like TV can like really like make us want to do something.
Yeah, it wasn't even the TV. It was just more of like I can't even explain. It was kind of like I didn't know what it was, and I was like, oh, that's different. It feels as though I don't have to go to school for this, and I was like a big anti-school kid. I don't know why. And I still kind of am, depending on what, I don't want to say that, but depending on what, like, of course I want my doctor to go to school and things
honestly,
like that. Yes.
You're right. I think it really
But
depends
art,
on what you're going for. Like, doctors, engineers, sure. But
you got to
like,
learn. Yeah.
Yeah. Like,
but, sorry, but even that is like, you're doing placements and things. Like I think experience teaches you number one.
It does.
Like, I'm not going to sit in a classroom and gain anything. That's just me.
No. Yeah.
If you're going to show me how to tattoo and get me some grapefruits and then I'll
So you
pick it
practice
up quicker.
on grapefruit? That's how you kind of start?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
So at first I did grapefruits. They didn't really have the best fakes. Now they have fake skins galore.
Like synthetic kind of.
Yeah. So like horror movie, like
I was actually going to ask you that.
technology.
Like, how do you like progress before getting onto real human
So
skin?
back in my day, because I'm old, back in my day, I used the grapefruits, oranges, pomelos, things like that.
Yeah.
It was okay. You can't really shade on them. You just kind of outline them.
Yeah.
And then, well, maybe black. And then I used pigskin because I grew up on a farm, so I had connections.
Nice.
Luckily.
You got the pigskin.
It's disgusting.
Sharing it
it's
with
so
other.
gross. Yeah. And then, but then they started coming out with the good skin that like kind of felt. It's not the same. It's like rubbery. But they started doing that. Now the fake skin's like not legit. The same as regular skin, but it's pretty legit.
Yeah.
It's much better than it was.
Yeah.
But most people practice on like their friends, or I don't recommend that.
Yeah.
Right at the beginning.
Yeah.
But eventually when you're learning and you have an apprenticeship and you have a mentor with you, then I can understand bringing some friends and family in and then them watching you and kind of shadowing you. But I wouldn't recommend doing it on your own without.
And do you remember, I'm sure you do, your first tattoo on
someone?
Yeah,
my brother-in-law.
Oh,
yeah.
nice.
Yeah.
So
he
what
still
was
has
it?
It was what do we do? Oh, okay. So he had this tribal that he got and we were just hanging out one night. It was like late night and he's like, you know, I want to get this touched up. There's like some black spots. I guess the scabs came off and like it didn't heal well. And I just don't really want to pay for the touch up, which most shops,
they include it.
They include it, but maybe his guy's being weird. So anyway, he was like, I just don't really want to go back. He's like, well, you have the stuff. So like, why don't you? I'm like, no, I'm just, until I get an apprenticeship, I'm just playing on some oranges and stuff. And then I don't want to develop bad habits.
Yeah.
He's like, no, it's fine. You can do it. So I quickly did it. And it was easy because I didn't have to trace anything. It was just literally just filling in, whatever. I probably scarred him, but anyway. And then the next day, he's like, well, you did fine. Like, you might as well just do like a little lightning bolt.
Yeah.
And I was like, nah, I don't know. I did. And I remember feeling horrible. Like, that not as easy as I thought.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm going to ruin people. Like, I've since fixed it for him.
Yeah.
But like, I don't know. I remember feeling like this is like, I want to do this still, but I feel horrible.
Yeah.
It's like,
I named him. No.
I felt bad. And then my mom's like yelling at me, like, why are you doing this? Don't do this to people because like you guys are going to like get hurt. And I'm like, I know, like, because it hits you where you're like, oh, I should probably get like training.
Yeah.
I can't just do this in my attic.
So that was kind of like your first, like, you kind of just sometimes need to be thrown into something.
I needed that fear because I'm like, ooh, I need to really take this serious and get help to learn how to do this. I can't just like obsess over it, but like just work on grapefruits my whole life. That's not going anywhere.
Yeah, you do have to eventually get that push into it, I think, right? With anything, really, right? So, and
it's uncomfortable, and as you guys know too, like even with this, like it's hard at the beginning.
Yeah,
it's probably hard now.
Yeah,
but like as you. I think tattooing taught me that it's just like it's never going to be easy, and doing hard things makes you like stronger and a better person.
Yes.
Way better.
Yes, definitely.
Mentally, physically, everything.
Yeah. Yeah.
So.
For me, like doing like public speaking and things like that. Yeah. Even this, like, we have like realtors come in to the studio sometimes and we do like a workshop, and there's like 40 of them, and we'll have like the projector going here, and I'm like teaching them stuff about social media. And it's so funny, like before that, like 30 minutes before or the day before, up until 30 minutes before, I'm like, why did I do this? I have so much anxiety. I'm such an idiot. And I'm cussing at my husband. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
And then as you're in it, it's like, so you do have to push yourself out of the comfort zone.
I learned that too. Tattooing is like, I was same thing. So shy, like, but then I realized like these people, you have to speak to these people. You can't just say like, yeah, that's good. Cause like it might not be good. And you got to tell them, listen, I don't think this is going to work out, you know, longevity wise.
You have to be honest.
I think we should maybe be honest with ourselves that this isn't going to work. Let's steer this way. You have to be able to communicate with people. Now, like if something is not going to work, straight up say it, and people get pissed off. You know, because they want to get what they had in their head. And the minute you change a little bit of a thing, they're like, that's not what I wanted. And it's like, I know, but what you wanted is unrealistic because you brought in AI. Or Pinterest or something that's not real.
Yeah, I was gonna say like people bringing images like that they find on Google of other
all the time,
right? But now with AI, they're probably like
I made it. You don't have to do anything. And it's like that it's nice. It looks nice, I guess. A little too perfect.
Yeah,
but it physically can't be done on skin.
Yeah,
or maybe all these details over here are just going to be a blob in 10 years. So you might as well, you know, clean that up. But like, I still have a job to do to make it. So like, I'm not against AI. There's nothing we can do about it. It's going to happen. It's a tool.
Yeah.
But I don't think it's like, I would never take 100% from it. I would, maybe the inspiration, the idea.
Yeah.
But I don't suggest taking it. It's not good.
Like we tried in our like business, we tried to use AI to like help us. Is there any like, does AI help you in any way or? I gotta be careful what I say. Cause like it's the industry's not into it. Oh, okay.
They don't like it. And I get it. Cause it's like, we don't want it to replace regular artists. I don't think that's fair. It's not even replacing. I don't think it will.
Yeah.
But I think it's the idea that, well, I could just like, it's like graphic design. I could just make the logo on AI. I don't need you.
It's true.
And I don't want people to start thinking that for tattoo designs either. Like, why are you charging me that much? I already did half the work for it. I don't want people thinking that.
Yeah.
It's not the case.
No, and it's like, it's more than just like whipping up the design. Like you said, is it even possible? And then plus it's having the talent to do it and the experience and all that. No.
I don't think it'll replace doing it. I think they have like these robots that it looks, they can do tiny things, but nothing like.
It's not going to be like a printer. You just put your arm in and get printed.
That'll never happen.
No.
But which is good for us.
Yes.
But at the same time, it's like I don't want this unrealistic expectation because people are looking at AI imagery like, look how good this tattoo is. Like this guy literally on the way here is like sending me a design like this. I want this sword. I'm like, that's not real. That's someone that those colors are never going to look like that. That's not real.
I never thought about that. How it we always think about how it affects our industry, but other industries, like it's true. It's
so our expectation goes up because people are thinking like, well, I saw it. And it's like that's not real though. Like they get fooled, and I feel bad because sometimes I get fooled.
Yeah,
I'm looking at stuff like this guy's pretty good, and then I kind of zoom in. I'm like, oh, he didn't draw that. That's totally so.
Yeah,
but there's something to say about working hard and like failing and then learning how to draw and doing all that stuff. There's something something to say for that.
Yeah.
And, if we just use AI for everything, it's just,
True.
there's no soul.
So then going back to like that human process of creating design, how, like, do you have like your own, I'm sure everyone has like their own process. What's your process to working out when someone brings an idea to you and then you draw it out?
So I like people, I want as much examples as possible because I want to make sure I'm on your level. So if you just say, I want like this rose, I don't know. There's like so many different styles.
Yeah.
Show me a couple things that you really like. Well, I like the way this does this and like the way this image is that. And then I'll kind of merge all the ideas together and come up with something that maybe is all your examples into one.
Yeah.
But I never like to just take one thing and like try to do it 100%. Like, because that's somebody else's. You want to make it a little bit different. And some people are push on that. They'll be like, no, I want it exactly like this one. It's like, that's somebody else's. Like, I'm not going to. And then that's bad on me because if I post that, and we've all been there in our early days, and someone realizes like, that's mine.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, sorry. It's like, it's happened to all of us. Like, because you don't know. People someone brought in a t-shirt once for me in my apprentice days.
Yeah.
And I thought I'll just take a picture of it and then clean it up and tattoo on them.
Yeah.
And then the artist was actually a tattoo artist, like in the area that the t-shirt was from. And then I felt horrible because I'm like, oh, I totally ripped this girl off. Okay. So I messaged her and was like, hey, I'll give you the money. I didn't realize it was you. And she's like, nah, it's all good. But like things like that do happen. Yeah. So like, I think it's best we just try to be as original as possible.
Yes,
You're never going to be like everything's been done before.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's my process. I just kind of, sometimes it's not easy. Sometimes someone sends you something and you're playing with it and you just can't get it. Just, it's not right. Or you get it really right. You send it to them. They're like, no, I hate it.
Oh God.
So then you're like, oh, I literally spent 3 hours on this trying to get it perfect.
Yeah. That must be hard to like when someone tells you like not a fan of it. It's just like, like I hate that too. But for you, it's like things are permanent. That's why you decide on it before.
And I'm doing it based on what I think is going to heal well, what I think is going to look good, what I think is like, just like all these longevity decisions. Like how is it going to last in the long run? Yeah. Unfortunately, people don't see that. They're like, no, I want it exactly like this person does. I'm like, then just go to them.
I'm guilty. I'm guilty of that. Like I like with some of my tattoos, I found them online and then I brought the picture in. I was like, I want exactly this. But now like when you really think about it, and also like, it's not like copy and paste.
And I don't think like that person. So like, even if I tried to copy it, it's going to look slightly different anyway.
Yeah. And
if you want them, you got to go to them.
Yeah. And you might not be like, and it's your work, right? It's your portfolio. So you might not want to have that as part of your portfolio too, right?
No.
There's one of my tattoos I found online and it was a Capricorn. I'm Capricorn. Yeah. and then after the fact, he posted it online and then people were like, oh my God, it's a goat. And then when I saw them, I'm like, oh my God, I have a goat tattoo.
Is a Capricorn like a goat anyway?
It's like, it is. Yeah. But I never really thought of that. I'm like, now I have a freaking goat tattoo.
Oh, well, that's just, that's okay. If that's a symbol, then it is what it is. So here's the thing. If you're taking like a star or something off, I can't really change that to be my own. They all kind of look the same.
True.
Everyone's just tracing those.
Yeah.
Let's be honest.
Yeah.
But if you're taking like a full concept and tracing a style and like, I don't think that's right. Yeah. So we try our best to be like, listen, that's somebody else's style. I can do a moon lady with stars and whatever you're showing me. Yeah. But like, it's going to be my style. If you look at my portfolio, you know the lady heads that I do and how I draw their eyes. And so like, you're going to know what you're going to get, but I just want you to know. So you just got to be very transparent with like the clients and be like, I just want you to know. It's going to look like my style. Are you okay with that? Most people are like, I just like this as an example. You do your own thing with it. Yeah. Okay, cool. But then they don't really mean that. Then they're going to get pissed off after.
Yeah. So if you wanted to like tell anything to like a prospective client, like what would you want to say to them? Like, and also like for helping them pick out an artist too. Yeah.
It's all about research.
Yeah.
So pick the style that you want. There's millions of styles, maybe not millions, hundreds, lots, not millions. Pick your style that you want and then do your research. I would say definitely look at healed photos as well. That's a big misconception. I think people think like, well, look at all these amazing portraits that this guy's done. But it's like, I've seen those in real life. Yeah. The eyeballs are gone. Wow. So like you need to know all these little micro portraits and stuff. They're cool on Instagram that day because you can also edit redness out. You can edit things now where it looks perfect. Yeah. You can put that through AI and say, just edit it like 5% just to clean it up. People do that. Yeah. So you can't trust people. So go see a healed portrait portfolio. If most artists will add that to their account now.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's
Yeah.
actually like a good idea for content
Yep.
for artists to post,
Yeah,
like
it's great.
showing that like what it looks like after 5 months, 6
Or
months,
or
a
ask
year.
someone if they know, like, hey, like my friend go look at their leg and see if it healed okay. If
Yeah.
they had a good experience, then you will too. But definitely do research. That's like the biggest thing.
So some like random questions that
Yeah.
I'm curious to ask you. Of
course.
What is the weirdest place you've ever tattooed
I get this all the
on?
time.
And is it it's
Well,
not doctor
is this a
patient
PG show?
Yeah,
No.
it's okay. Go ahead.
No. I think I've tattooed like some butts and stuff once in a while.
Nice.
Couple nether regions on women, but not that low.
Yeah. And what
Close
do
to
people get?
it.
What do they get tattooed at then?
Flowers mainly,
Yeah.
like little cute things, like, you know, a little
Star,
yeah, like a little
moon.
cute thing. It's never like a portrait.
Yeah.
It's not like
You have
Eugene
a
Levy
man's
portrait.
tattooed.
Yeah. Exactly. It's not like their boyfriend's portrait, but
Yeah.
it's usually just like a cute little.
Yeah.
They want to like look, I don't know, feminine or something, and they like
Okay.
it there. I don't know
Yeah.
why. And at the beginning, I was like, nah, I'm not doing that. But like, if that's what they want,
Yeah.
I mean, I'd rather them do it. It's rare. Like I've only ever done like 2.
Yeah.
But if I'd rather them do it like properly than to just go to someone's basement. It's like no artist wants to do this, and it's like
Yeah.
then it's all shaky and it looks awful, and that's
Yeah.
permanent. So I'd rather, you know, if I'll talk them out of things like, hey, you sure you want to get that there, or do you want to get your boyfriend's name? I don't think that's smart.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
You know?
It's nice that you try to.
They don't listen, never.
Yeah.
It's like a 90% chance they're getting it anyway.
Yeah.
But it's my job to be like, before you sign, are you sure you want to do this?
Yeah.
You know?
One last before you sign this away
Yeah.
forever.
Like today, I have an 18-year-old coming in at 2:00, and
Okay.
she's gonna get like a wolf. And I didn't know she was 18, but she just followed me, and I said, "Oh, this is who I was emailing." And I look, and it says 18. I'm like, "Okay, this is a
Where are
cool
your parents?
tattoo," but like, and she's old enough to sign.
Yeah.
But it's like I'm gonna talk her into and be like, "Listen, like." This is a wild wolf. Like it's like a crazy traditional wolf, and I
Okay.
love to do it. But like, if you haven't, I gotta make sure first of all you've had tattoos before.
Yeah.
Let me see your license
Yeah.
to make sure, because that does happen. People try to trick you. And I want to make sure that you're going to get something that like, because when I was 18, 19 years old, I got some things that I now probably wouldn't have.
Yeah.
So like, if you're going to get it, maybe we'll hide this or whatever. That's fine. But like, if it's visual, like,
Yeah.
oof.
That's one thing about my tattoos. I'm happy that most of them are not visible.
See, that's the
right?
thing, right? So
Yeah.
like, I don't care if she wants to get it, because at that time, it's a reminder of like what she was when she was 18.
True.
That's fair.
Oh, that's a good way to look
Yeah,
at it.
that's totally
actually.
fine.
Yeah.
But like, if you're gonna get that right on your forearm, it's your first one. You want this crazy like evil wolf thing. It's like, yeah, I'm punk rock, and it's like, yeah, because you're 18. When you're
Yeah.
30, you're not gonna be punk rock looking
No.
for a job. Like, I know people will get mad at me for that and be like, hey, people with tattoos have jobs. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, they do, but like
It's definitely not as
still
bad
gotta
as what
think.
it used to be, but you still have
still
to
got a
think.
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like those 18-year-olds that don't have any tattoos. They want their hands done like bang on right away.
Yeah.
And I gotta be like, no, like we can't.
Yeah.
They get pissed, but
Yeah. What
is what it is.
Yeah.
That's
it
our
is.
job.
It is. And like I guess during the whole session when you are tattooing them, it's like almost one big therapy session
Yeah.
too. Like before, like in talking about the concept and maybe why they want it and are they sure they
Right.
want it? And then during the whole session too, it kind of is like yeah.
You get to know them.
Yeah.
And that's the thing, like, especially when they're young, you got to be like, okay, what was I doing when I was this young? And I wouldn't have liked that. Like, it's my job to be honest and be like, listen, I know you're a kid. I know you're young.
Yeah.
To you, you're an adult. But to me, it's like, that's young.
Yeah.
And it's my job, if your parents aren't here, which I don't know why they aren't, but if
Yeah.
they aren't here,
Yeah.
I mean, I got to be like, this isn't right.
You have to be the parent.
A little bit
Kind of.
sometimes. So
Yeah.
I think a good responsible tattoo artist would do that, would
Yeah.
be like, hey, listen, let's try to move this, or let's get this instead, or whatever.
Yeah.
Because then, I know artists that don't care. Like, I don't care how old they are.
Yeah.
Screw it. They want it.
Yeah.
But it's like, I don't know. I think we have a little bit of responsibility to speak up
For sure. Yeah.
and do the right thing.
Yeah. And I kind of wish I had that when I was younger. I was getting them before I was 18, but my mom was there. She was there for the first one. Then on
If
the
she
others,
signed,
she
I
signed.
mean,
Yeah,
and
exactly.
but even that, like the
Yeah.
artist should go to the parent and be like, all right, so you're aware that what they're getting, like, I don't care what she wants.
Yes.
Are you okay with what she wants?
Yeah.
You know, because we do have to do that, and then they have to sign. And it's a whole
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah. Like I think my second tattoo is a phoenix, and it's a tramp stamp. I don't know. Is there a nicer way of calling
Lower back.
Okay, lower back.
Yeah, we don't
Okay.
say that.
My lower back
just
tattoo.
kidding. Yeah.
And it's a phoenix, which is great and cool, and I love it. But it's not centered, and it's because of the design. And again, I went in with one that I found online, and I said, "This is exactly what I want," and he gave me exactly what I want.
Fair.
But then when you look but then when you look at it, it's just like, oh, this is not really symmetrical at all.
Were you
right?
when you were putting the stencil on? I don't know if you remember, but were you like sitting down?
You know what? I can't really remember. I know what position I was in for the tattoo. I was leaning like over a chair.
Over a chair. Yeah,
right?
that's normal.
Yeah, so I'm assuming when he put that on, yeah, I must have been in that position. No,
That's why.
Yeah.
Yeah. You have to be standing up in your natural way, because
Yeah.
sometimes when you're down and let's say you put the stencil on,
Yeah.
then you're going to stand up and it's going to stretch or turn a different way. And I've had that happen a million times, because it's
Yeah.
like when you're new, you don't realize that. Like,
True.
sit down, I'll put the stencil on you.
Yeah.
It's like, no, you stand them up in their natural way, relax,
Fair
put it
enough.
on, then go put it on.
Yeah.
And if it stretches when you bend over, that's okay. Still follow the
Yeah.
stencil, because when you stand up, it'll be straight.
Yeah. I remember that one being really painful, not because of the
Oh, yeah.
tattoo itself, but just being in that position.
Just the
for
sitting.
so long. I think it was like 4 or 5 hours.
Oh, yeah.
Around there. And yeah, the position was really hard.
Yeah, I try to put like pillows under people and like we have a chair
Yeah.
that's like a backwards chair
Yeah.
that you kind of lean over.
Okay. Yeah.
So it's a little more comfortable on you for people who
Yeah.
want to do that. But lower back's not as popular, I find, these
Okay,
days.
well, that's good. It was a trend of the early 2000s, maybe.
It is, but it's
Yeah.
not as like, we still do them every so
Yeah.
often, but maybe like once a month or every
Yeah.
couple months.
I guess part of the whole tattoo experience too is the pain. I'm not really into like I don't
Yeah.
know what you call them, like hedonistic.
I don't know.
But like some people are really into it.
But I know what
think-
you mean, yeah.
I think it's part of the experience is going through the pain in a way.
Yeah, I don't like it, to be honest. I don't know who does.
No.
And some people say like, I fall asleep, and
my
it's
God.
like, no, you don't.
No.
There's no way you're falling asleep. People try to fake it like, this is easy, but I can see in their eyes that they're like having a rough go.
Yeah, for sure. They're just trying to like hold it up.
Now the whole thing is like numbing, this whole thing about numbing cream, and it's like some artists just don't want to work with that.
Yeah.
So
I feel like I never had
that's
numbing
another
cream.
thing. Don't put that on unless you ask your artist, because
okay.
some don't enjoy working with it. It like changes the way your skin is, the texture,
Like
all that
yeah,
crap.
like the consistent like after you
Yeah.
put moisturizer
like frozen.
on. Yeah.
Yeah, we don't want that.
No, yeah.
So
I think the most painful area for me was right on my foot, on top of my foot. It was
Nerve
only,
endings, yeah.
To be fair, it was only like 2 hours, 2.5. It was just a rose, so
Still,
it wasn't too
that's-
long. But it was
2 hours is a
painful.
good sit. Like
Yeah.
that's 2 hours of pain.
And a lot of shading too.
Yeah.
Right. Because I think shading does that cause more pain, like the shading?
It's
or-
more trauma because you're using more needles not always, but you're using more needles kind of in a row.
Okay.
You are using more needles with, like you can use the same amount with a liner, but it's all to a point
Yeah.
versus a straight line of all of them.
Okay.
So you could cause more. It depends on the technique as well. If
Yeah.
you don't know what you're doing, you could hurt somebody.
Yeah.
If you overwork the skin, it causes for bad healing, infections, scabs.
Yeah.
That's another thing
Yeah.
with young kids that they don't realize. They just go swimming the next day, and then they're like, "My tattoo's infected." And it's like, "Okay, we're gonna have to cut your arm off." No, I'm just kidding.
I literally think with one of them, the next day I went into a hot tub.
Yeah, you can't
That's
now.
being young and stupid.
But it probably healed fine.
yeah, it was like I feel like all of my tattoos need to be like
Don't
touched
do that,
up or
but-
shaded. Yeah, don't do it.
Yeah.
And also being young too, keeping up with the aftercare,
Mm-hmm.
right? Like I feel like just maybe this is just me. I'm sure a lot of young people too.
It's different now, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. You have like a second skin now that, some artists, again, this is just my experience.
Yeah.
Some artists don't enjoy using it. They like the old school way. But there is a second skin that you can just leave on for 4 or 5 days, and then you just peel it off, and it's fairly healed.
It's kind of just like a tape, like a
Yeah,
mask or something.
Just like a clear like Band-Aid that just
Interesting.
sits on your skin, and then you don't have to worry about it, wash it,
All of
nothing.
these new things.
It's great.
Like,
Yeah.
as long as it makes life easier.
So
right?
a lot of young kids, I'll put that on them because I know that they're not going to do shit. Like they literally are like, like they're going back to college, probably going to a party. I've seen
Yeah.
kids go in hot tubs after and
Yeah.
stuff, and it's like, crap.
Yeah.
But most responsible tattoo owners
Yeah.
will do the proper thing and wash it and
Yeah,
that stuff.
they
But
should.
a lot of young ones don't.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. And like, okay, so another question that I
yeah.
wanted to ask, what is your most, like your favorite piece of work? Do you have a favorite piece of work, or you can't, it's too hard to decide, right?
We've done thousands of,
Wow.
I actually don't even care about I just like tattooing people, like
Yeah.
humans. I don't know.
Okay.
Obviously I'm not going to tattoo dogs,
Yeah.
but I'm saying like just like the human interaction
You
of
like
just
that
like,
experience?
yeah, like I
Okay.
just like just hanging out with new people and like learning, like, what do you do? And like,
Yeah.
what got you into that? And like just talk, cause you're literally there for hours.
Yeah.
So in that period of time, you're learning so much about the public and people and like you said,
Yeah.
they become like your friend almost if they
Yeah.
come more frequent. Like,
So then a different type of question related
Yeah.
to that. What is like a memorable experience of person? I don't know if you can really share it, if you feel comfortable
Sure,
sharing it,
yeah.
but like, is there like someone that really left
oh my
a
gosh.
tattoo on your heart?
I don't know. It's been so many.
Yeah.
I can't think of someone specific, but like we do get people who sometimes you judge. I know everyone does it and we're all guilty of it, but you judge people. And then when you sit down with them and talk to them, you're like, oh, I didn't know you were a principal, or I didn't know you were a
Yeah.
whatever, police officer or something. It's like, cause you
Yeah.
don't know until you actually talk to someone.
Yeah.
But I can't pinpoint like a specific story that really got
Yeah.
to me.
Yeah.
A lot of, I do like doing like the memorial stuff. Those always get to me
And
because it's
they're
nice.
talking about their experience.
It's
and,
hard
like,
for
who they
some,
lost.
but yeah, they kind of just kind of let it out because like you're vulnerable in that situation and you're kind of just there and you're like, well, I guess I trust this guy.
Yeah.
Might as well tell him my story.
Yeah. I think when I was getting my
yeah.
rose tattoo done, I was in Thailand and the tattoo
Oh,
artist,
cool.
he can't speak English. He was Thai. But,
Yeah.
but it's funny. Like that experience was an emotional experience.
Yeah,
The rose was for my
that's-
grandmother that recently passed. So I was kind of like going through it in my head and like crying, but like,
Oh,
yeah.
I did just think, just by
Yeah.
you saying that, I
Yeah.
did just think of one.
Yeah.
There was like a 90-year-old guy or like 88 or something like that. Yeah. And he came in and he had a really faded, kind of like, I don't know if it was like a heart with a banner
Okay.
or something like that.
Yeah.
And I was like, he's like, I want to put my wife's name in. I got this in the war and I want my wife's name. I told her that I'd get it and then I never did. And that just still bothers me that I never got a name in it. So I just want to do it.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, cool. I'll just clean up. He's like, no, don't clean up any of the old work.
Yeah.
Just add. I'm like, but the name's going to be like clean
fresh.
and then this is going to be all blur. I don't care. Cause he wanted it to be like legit from that time. He didn't want it
Yeah.
fixed at all.
I wonder if there's like a way to kind of make it
So,
look faded.
I put her name in the middle. I guess I try.
yeah.
I don't want to like
Yeah.
mess it up, but yeah, I thought of that too. I was like,
Yeah.
is there a way we can do this so it's like a bit watered down or something?
Yeah.
But anyway, I just did it like the cleanest name possible, and
Do you think that like it has?
I
the
regret
ink-
charging him, by the way,
Aw.
because I worked for somebody, so at the time
Yeah.
But if it was at my shop,
you
I
would
would
have
have
just
said, don't
done
worry
it
about it.
because it's just
Yeah.
like a really quick kind
yeah,
of thing, right?
Yeah, I felt bad, but like
Yeah.
honestly, he was so happy
Aw.
to get it, and it's amazing.
Yeah.
Sorry, you were saying about.
Oh, I was saying like, do you think like going back to like the faded tattoo thing?
Oh yeah.
Do you think ink or well, not think, but do you know has ink changed at all? So in the future now, like our fresh tattoos, will they be better or they're
Yeah.
gonna fade anyways? Is
So
that just a skin thing?
There is a little bit of it's different for everybody. Like it is a skin thing,
Yeah.
but back in the day, you notice like I know a lot of older guys in my family that show like their tattoos are like
Yeah.
kind of green.
Yes,
A little
green. I was
bit.
gonna say
Yeah, like a lot of
green.
bikers have those like green tattoos.
Mm-hmm.
You can get ones now that aren't gonna turn. They will turn a little bit like
Yeah.
that, but I think the ink has gone a little better.
Okay.
Back then, they would use like India ink and like mix it with water and like mix a bunch of weird stuff all together. Because like it's you gotta understand like in New York, like not too long ago, it was like illegal to tattoo. Like only I don't remember how many years. I don't remember the exact day, and I'm gonna butcher it, so I'm not gonna say how many years ago.
We'll look it
but
up
it's
after.
very recent.
Yeah.
Like it's a long time ago,
Like
but
surprisingly
it's
recent.
like
Yeah.
yeah, I don't remember the exact day they made it legal. Anyway, I went to these cool shops there that are like underground shops, and they used to have to hide it. So like a lot of this stuff there wasn't like a supply place where you go buy it. It was just other tattooers like mixing inks and building needles and cleaning tubes and
Almost
all that.
sounds
Now
like
you just
a
buy
little
it
bit
in a
of,
package.
It sounds like drugs. Almost.
It literally
Yeah.
was. So now you just
Yeah.
buy it in a package and then it's just thrown
Yeah.
away. But at the time, it was like we got to build all this because we can't find this.
Yeah.
So it was like a passed down kind of like a karate thing, like the
Yeah.
mentor passes it down to you type thing.
Sensei.
Yeah.
kind of thing.
So
Yeah,
that's how
Padawan.
cool that is. But
Yeah.
I guess now, yeah, the equipment's better and everything's a little bit better. But some people use, I know there's a guy at our shop, like they'll use the old school way of things and the old school.
Is that because they're older and that's how they learned? Or
No,
is
he's
just
pretty
even
young.
new?
It's just the style that he does. He just wants that like
Yeah.
authenticity, I guess. I don't know. Some people just like the old machines and the old needles, and they like get a lighter and they burn them and then like makes them spread a little bit. Like I don't know, it's like stupid little things
it's a
like
thing.
that.
It's a preference.
Yeah. It's
Cool.
like just keeping the tradition alive. I think they value that more than being like, I'm gonna buy all this new technology.
Fair enough. Yeah, it's like a tradition,
fair.
like you said. Yeah, it gets passed down. So
Mixing their own inks and stuff. As long as it's
Yeah.
safe, I think it's okay.
Yeah, it's like I guess you have like a preference with when you're mixing inks, how you want it to be. It's your thing. It's your paint.
There is
artists-
different brands too, right? So like there's brands I'm like, this is too dark. I know this heel's too dark. I'm gonna buy this one because I know it does. Like it's like paint. Yeah, you're like you said.
like paint.
Yeah. So people have different brands that they enjoy, different things.
True.
That they enjoy,
Yeah, because there's like conferences that you can go to,
yeah.
and like the
Seminars
different vendors, and they sell different inks, different machines, and stuff like that. Do you ever go to like those conferences?
Yeah, I'm kind of over. I've been going since I
Yeah.
was like 15. I just don't like it.
Yeah,
Maybe 19 actually.
it's kind of too
but-
commercialized. It feels like.
Yeah, tattooing is not what it was.
Yeah.
It's not cool anymore. I shouldn't say it really isn't cool anymore.
Yeah.
It's like it used to be like when I would go to these shows, I'd be like, holy crap, that's so and so. Like,
Yeah.
I almost said I fault. There was no internet.
Yeah.
I know them from the tattoo magazine.
Or
you know?
from
And
the
it's
TV
like,
show.
oh, there's Kat Von D. Say, like, I'm gonna go talk to her. And that's how it used to be because there's only such a small industry. Now it's like everyone and their mother is a tattoo artist.
Yeah.
It's just not cool.
Thanks to social media.
Yeah. It still is cool, and I like the community, but there's a lot of
Yeah,
there's a lot of
there's
drama and
there's
stuff.
drama with every
Yeah,
community,
stay out
even
of
with
it.
us, the photography and video community. Or
There is good artists that like will be nice to us or whatever, and like it's not about money or whatever. We just want to be like supportive, and there's so many of them. We had an art show and like so many showed up, and we're very grateful for that. But then there's the odd old school guy that's just like, no, I'm the best and I'm going to treat everyone badly, and just this is the old school way. And it's like, those are the traditions I don't support.
Yeah.
But what can you do?
Those,
Steer clear from them, I guess.
Yeah, I think so. At those conferences, maybe it's separate. Do they do like awards? Is that where they do the conferences, or is that something separate?
Yeah, that's those are tattoo conventions.
Conventions. Okay.
Yeah, but they do have like seminars and stuff there from like bigger artists. Like you can do everything. There's art shows, seminars. You get tattooed there, pierced, everything you want. But they do the awards, and they have different categories.
Okay.
You pay to get into them, so you pay. And then they'll call you up when your category comes up, and you got to sit there with your client for hours, and everyone just looks at you.
Oh, you have to bring your client with you.
Oh my God, yeah. It's like, and I feel bad being like, hey, can I apply for this award? And they're
I really like what I did.
I just want to go home. Like, it's like, I know, can you stay for 7 hours while these people, like, I feel bad.
Like,
So I've never done it.
I'll pay you.
Yeah, I've never done it. We did,
Yeah.
Josh did it in Pickering. They did one at the casino.
Oh, nice.
And then he ended up winning an award there. But we had to stay all day.
Yeah, it's annoying, but then you get to say, "Oh, I won an award."
It's cool because now we have the award in our shop, and it's like cool,
You
but
get
it's
showed
like
off.
it's like our one award.
Yeah.
But in the end, I'm thinking about this, and I'm like, so this is what I don't like about the awards, and maybe this is like dance competitions or something as well.
Yeah.
But like, if nobody applies for that category, you're probably gonna get at least third place. So it's like this. I don't know. It just doesn't seem.
Yeah, there has to be like a big pool of people in it, right? Because then
And
you
who are
feel
the judges
more
either? Like
fair
some
enough.
random tattooers that are like, I've been in this for a while. I think that's good. It's like, it's your opinion. It's like, I don't know. It's art.
It's subjective, right?
Yeah.
It's like, who are you to say like this is, Yeah.
You can go and buy a bunch of art, a bunch of trophies at trophies. That's a weird word. Is that how you say it?
Trophies.
Trophies at like the store, and then put your like best tattooer ever award and just put them in your
just
shop.
fake
I
it.
know people that do that, and even people that put like they'll win one award and then they'll instantly go home and change their bio to award-winning artists.
Of course.
Because
right?
it like looks. So people do it for that.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I
That's
get it.
funny.
It's social media. And all
Yeah,
that, but
you have to fake it until you make it kind of
Yeah.
thing on social media. And then if you do make it, it's great.
yeah, that's literally a
Yeah.
life.
It is, yeah. And then you mentioned at at these conventions,
Mm-hmm.
sometimes you can do seminars with certain
Yeah.
artists, like famous artists even.
Yeah, if they specialize in something, they'll be like,
That's
I'm doing a portrait seminar, and it's
Yeah.
like a 8-hour thing or a 4-hour thing. You pay for it, and they
Yeah.
give you like a goodie bag of like supplies or whatever that they use, and then you sit and watch them do the tattoo. You can like raise your hand, ask questions.
Have you
like
ever
a
gone to like one of those or no?
No.
Do you want to? I guess it depends on who it is.
I almost went to one or two. I don't know. I'm not good with school.
Yeah.
So like any sort of school where like some guy's doing it, like I need to be like, can I try it?
Yeah.
If it was one where they like make you tattoo fake skins and walk around and look at and watch you and tell you what you're doing wrong,
Yeah.
I would do something like that.
Okay.
But I
Yeah.
just can't watch some guy do a full portrait, take $5,000 and then sit there and be like,
Yeah.
this is a class. Like, I don't know. To me, I
Yeah.
could just go to like some friends I know that are really good at it and ask them to sit with them for the day.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
That's just my opinion. Again, I'll get destroyed for all
No,
this.
that's okay. You're allowed to have your opinion.
Oh,
right? Yeah.
well, not these days.
that's-
Yeah.
Well, and it's funny going from your
Yeah.
like from opinions into like you said like content,
Mm-hmm.
right? So you've been getting into content creation more, right?
I have,
Yes.
yeah.
And I took a quick look.
I love it.
Yeah. And I noticed
I'm new though, so
first
don't
of all,
judge.
I think you're doing a great job.
Is it okay?
Yes.
I'm literally new.
Coming from like a marketing perspective myself, you're doing it right because you're
need
you're
help.
you're doing it.
Thank you.
Well, everyone needs help, right?
Yeah.
But I think just not talking about so you specialize in tattoos, by making content that is not specifically salesy and not talking maybe about
100%.
tattoos, right?
Yes, I agree
That's
with
how
you.
you reach larger audiences.
Yes.
There used to be like content where you need to talk about your niche only, right? But it's like I listen to Gary Vee. Do you know?
I love Gary Vee.
Yeah, and it's funny. Like he always predicts.
I have all
things.
his books.
Yes, yes. So
Yeah.
like in 2026, he predicted, okay, content that's going to succeed is talking about other things. So you
Online
reach-
shopping is the
yeah.
one he's predicting right now, and I did that a little bit. Well, that's a separate.
I want to get into it.
We'll
but
talk. I'll help
yeah.
you.
Yeah, it's interesting. I'm like, should we like? This is our studio. I'm like, should we revamp our studio?
I did very
into
well.
That? Yeah.
Very well.
Okay.
So
what were you selling?
Pokemon cards.
Nice.
Like it was like
nice.
it got so good that the
Mm-hmm.
audience was like, I was making like 600 to 800 a show.
No way.
Yeah.
But you need to have a certain amount of followers, right, to do TikTok?
I did it on Whatnot.
Okay.
Not on TikTok because Canada, they don't allow.
Yeah.
Canada's not with that stuff.
With the
They're not
creators
good.
fund and
They're
stuff
good
like
in other
that?
aspects, but that one,
Yeah,
no.
it's not fair. I feel
Not
like
fair.
Canada's
What are
getting
we doing?
gypped.
They are.
Yeah.
So, like, you want your people to make more money. Like, the economy's hard enough.
Yeah.
Just let us do some TikTok sales.
Right.
You know, come on.
But yeah, where's the
But
harm in
I
that?
think it's the whole like China thing, and I don't know.
Yeah,
We're not
it's a
gonna
whole,
get into
yeah, it's a whole political thing.
Yeah,
but let's
I'll stay
be
out of
real.
that stuff. But so I did Whatnot for a while. I sold Pokemon cards, and now they are so expensive that they're hard to do a turn. Like you can't flip them.
Okay.
But I had so much. It was so
Really?
awesome. I got to the point where I was selling like drawings and stuff, and like I was making a lot of money, and
Yeah.
unfortunately the price of cards raised so high that people started to realize because of the apps and stuff of what they
Yeah.
were worth.
Yeah.
I stopped doing it because it
So-
was more. But I didn't have much followers. I had like maybe I don't know, like 500 followers or 700 followers on that app.
That's pretty good though.
But
So
like loyal.
I've never heard of this app.
I'm
Whatnot?
showing you.
Whatnot.
I'm changing guys'
Okay.
lives.
Yes.
Gary
Yeah.
Vee style. Whatnot
Whatnot
is the place to
okay.
go. I love to get back into it. Some
Yeah.
guy messaged me the other day, like, we miss you on Whatnot. Whatnot contacted me and was like, we want you back.
No
We'll
way.
lower your percentage.
Nice.
Because we started I was begging for Canadian money.
Mm-hmm.
And they're like, we'll start a beta program for Canadians. Because like it was American money. So I was
Yeah.
making more, to be honest. But I
Yeah.
felt bad for the people buying because it was like.
There's the exchange rate, right? Yeah.
So anyway, I don't know why we got into this. And maybe this isn't not tattoo topical.
That's okay.
But long story short, it did so well. Now
Yeah.
Pokemon cards are too expensive and
So
they're hard to flip.
The cost of
you
Pokemon
can't
cards
find
have
them.
gone up recently.
Yeah, and you can't find them.
That's so.
So
odd.
like I used to be able to just buy a couple packs. Like I would
Yeah.
buy those giant boxes at Costco, auction them off,
Yeah.
open them live, whatever. You go in there now, there's like battles to get. People are fighting. I'm not doing that.
Yeah. No.
I'm not a scalper.
Yeah.
Well, sort of I was.
Yeah.
But But anyway.
Yeah.
So I did that. And honestly, I would love to take that online shopping and turn it to some sort of tattoo. I just can't think of
how to like
merge
integrate it together.
It was so
somehow.
fun. Just I would have a show. I'd have music.
Yeah.
I did this 1,000. I had this big 1,000 because I did 1,000 sales.
Okay.
So I'm like, okay, we're like 100 away from 1,000 sales. This is the special thing. I did this game where you spin a wheel and you might get, if you buy a pack of cards, you might get to upgrade it to like a slab or whatever. It was awesome. It was like a game show.
Yeah.
I loved it.
And that's why you were successful, because it's not like you were just talking,
No, it was gambling for children.
Yeah. And is that like the audience for this app, whatnot? Is it?
It actually was zero children. It was all like 30-year-olds.
And is it like
just funny?
Because like for me, it sounds like almost like a Chinese program, but it's not.
You have to be 18 to use it anyway.
Okay,
but it is sign up. Yeah.
Yeah. So the audience, is it like American, Canadian, Chinese? Like
so it was. Yeah, it is a Chinese like idea because they do a lot of online shopping over there.
Yes, it's huge.
It's like fast, like they'll hold up a shirt next, and someone's just numbering them all and then shipping them off.
Yeah.
This is like I had to do all that by myself, but there is a lot of US and a lot of Canadians that were paying US money to ship and everything.
Okay.
So they put me as part of the beta program, and I'm like, you got to send me like they sent me so much stuff. Like I decked out my desk with like Whatnot card mats and like everything. You're part of the Whatnot card show. Like they were really pushing Canadian, and I love that. So I was like trying really hard to get into it.
So
I'm gonna show you. It'll change it. I think you guys would do. The Pokemon is so oversaturated and impossible, but I love doing it. But it got me into it, so maybe I can take my industry and do it my way.
Maybe, It's just finding a way how to get it into
it's just people collect those.
Yeah.
So
like cards are collectible.
They would come back every week and buy more.
Yeah.
Where if I did like art, it's like I already bought a picture from you. I don't care.
I guess like maybe you could like
art doesn't sell.
You can draw something, and because it's unique, almost like what is it called?
True.
NFTs. Like, you know how like you make an NFT, okay, it's unique, right? And you're only gonna make one of those. So
I did think of that. I thought of doing like a once a month, like I paint as much original Flash and carve mirrors and paint shoes and do all that stuff, custom everything.
Yeah.
And then every month I go online or every couple of weeks and I just sell everything.
Yeah.
The shipping was easy for cards.
Yeah.
The shipping, not so much for a shoebox.
Yeah,
so,
fair enough. That's so interesting about the Pokemon cards because like my husband and I were really into like Pokemon and stuff.
Me
but
too.
I didn't realize that the cards were going up in price. That's crazy.
I made a lot of money.
So kids are getting more into it, which is really kind of wholesome in a way.
I thought I was going to quit and just do this. I literally thought I was a streamer.
Yeah.
I was like, tattooing's over.
Yeah.
It got that good.
Well, once you get into it, it's hard to get into. So once the ball is rolling, it's just like, let's keep going.
And I went on the other day to watch because I'm like kind of watching, and all the streamers have dropped off because the ones I followed because Pokemon cards are hard to get and whatever.
Yeah.
But I tune into a couple people, and as every lobby I go to, it's like, he's back. I'm like, no, I'm not back. I'm not back.
You're famous.
Only on there. Yeah. So I miss it a lot. It was such a great community. And again, they're all like 30-year-olds, like all our age. So it was kind of like this whole, I don't know. It was like all the kids from my age were like coming back and collecting. And it was like this fun group of like, remember this in the 90s? And everyone understood. It was awesome.
Yeah, I follow like auctions, like estate auctions.
Like that, yeah.
Yeah, and I'm like, I haven't seen any Pokemon cards come up yet, but I've seen a lot of like hockey cards, baseball cards. I know that those can be like really big. I'm not really into it myself, but every now and then when I do see those cards come up, they have all the information too.
Yeah.
Like a mint 9 or what, I don't know. And I throw it into AI and I'm like, what's the value of this? Like if I were to buy it, but nothing has been really big. Like you might earn like $30. Like
maybe. Yeah. That's the tricky part. It's like people know now because of all these apps. So you can't really like fool anybody.
Yeah.
So it's like if you're putting a card out and it's too much, like I've had it before where like, I don't know, give me this for it. They're like, that's over or that's too little. And I'd end up losing my shirt on something because I'm like, oh damn it, I paid that for that. I should have doubled that. So like you're right, you can check now and but anyway, that to go back to your point, it's like that is content that you have to do other than posting tattoos. You can do stuff like that. You can do the videos that I post of me just making coffee. Like it doesn't have to be anything. And I do want to do like a YouTube channel. Nice. I had a vlog made the other day and I just watched it like, this is trash. So that's why when I met you guys, I was like, I need your help.
Yeah, yeah. I think, like we are our harshest critics, and you just need to create the content.
It might have been good.
And you're going to get better over time.
I know, but it's like your own, like you said, you're like watching, you're like,
yeah.
That's not what like a vlog that I would watch, but maybe to someone it would have been interesting.
Might be interested in it, right?
Yeah, you're right. I should have just put it out.
Yeah, that's okay.
I still have it, but
the content that I've reviewed of yours is great.
Thank you.
And
I'm trying.
even like the way that you're filming it, like with like in different locations,
Yeah,
like all of that is great, and it makes people, I don't know, like our attention spans are so crap nowadays. Like
totally.
Like to get someone interested into something is hard.
I found that posting tattoos, posting flash, posting things, that doesn't sell tattoos. No. And like you said before, like it's like you're doing things that are different from the industry.
Yeah.
And the reason I did that is because on my friend's pockets that I do with him, we talk about this all the time. It's not about, we're here to impress you guys, the clients. We're not here to impress other tattooers. I don't care what they think.
No.
And that's where people get in that loop where they think like, well, so-and-so is going to see my tattoo and what is he going to think? It's like, who cares? Are you selling that to him? No, post what you want to post.
Yeah.
And you're going to sell it to the audience that you want to buy more tattoos.
Yes. That's so funny because it's so relevant
to
like our company too.
Yeah.
It's like we're posting things to get new clients, not to like, I don't
impress other.
Yeah. I don't want other photographers liking our stuff. That's not who I'm targeting. They're not paying me.
Let them talk.
Unless I sell them a course, but like, so we're really big into real estate photography and video.
Yes. I looked at,
Yeah. And realtors, when they're posting their content, we're seeing that it's not like they're consumers that are liking their stuff. It's just other realtors. And it's like, who are you making the content for?
No.
You need to be selling yourself. That's what it comes down to. Don't talk about real estate. Just like sell yourself.
People want to see me like get ready to go to work, drive in my car, talk about what I'm doing, and then little clips of me, like literally 3 clips of me putting the stencil on, one of me working, one of me wiping it and it's all finished, and then me going home talking about like, I think that went well.
Yeah.
And that's all they want to they don't want to see the full hour process of the tattoo. That's like you said. No one's sitting for that.
No.
That's maybe a tattooer wants to watch you do that.
Sure.
Like, okay, I want to see the technicalness of it.
Yeah.
But like for the regular folks that I tattoo, all these great people, like they're fans of like me and my life. I feel it's weird. They all add me to PlayStation. They want to play with. It's weird, but
they're a fan.
Yeah, they're
right?
like they're like fan people, and like I like, and I'm not known or anything, but it's like. All these artists, we have like mini fans, and it's like those people want to see more of your stuff. They want to see you painting. They want to see you doing this stuff and talking to the camera as if you're talking to them.
Yeah,
you know, this is why I do this. This is why, you know, come with me and I'll show you how I'm prepping for your tattoo tonight. And then, oh, by the way, I'm going to go for dinner with my wife. Check it out. Like they like that stuff.
It's vlog style.
Personal.
Like Gary Vee says, document everything.
Everything.
And he's been saying that forever. And I feel like in the past few years, people have forgotten that. It's coming back. It's like everyone's relearning.
And you don't need professional stuff.
No, you don't. No.
I have people saying like, oh, what camera do you use? And it's like, use your phone. I don't use my phone. But if you don't have that extra $500 or $700 to buy a cheap camera, just use your iPhone. You have it in your pocket. Yeah. It's almost just as good.
It is, yeah.
Get a nice cheap microphone, at least from Amazon, and you're good.
The iPhones nowadays, like we did it before the pandemic. Pascal, my husband, he filmed like over 1,000 weddings.
Wow.
And it's gotten to a point where phones, you can basically film a wedding on your phone.
We have someone coming to our wedding that's just a phone person.
That's great.
Content or whatever.
Now it's completely changed the wedding game. Like we don't really do weddings anymore. But from what I've seen, the wedding game has changed to content creators.
Well, we can't afford to pay no offense to photographers.
We were charging like for a photo video package anywhere from like $4,000 to like $15,000. Like it's
the wedding already is like $50,000.
Exactly.
So like people can't add.
Yeah. So if someone just has their phone and they're like doing it as content, like that's what most people want nowadays.
Exactly.
Anyways, right? Like except for South Asian weddings where it's like they want the Bollywood style video.
Yeah, they want a proper video.
Yeah. So that's still a great market, and obviously people still want professional photos too. But no, it's changed. People just want content.
I know. And it's like we weren't gonna look into a videographer, not because of the like we would have made it work if we needed to. Yeah. And it's nice to have a full, but like I don't want a music video for my wedding. Like no offense to people who do good work. It's just I just want capture the. I like it raw, like in the 80s when you watch your parents' wedding video. It's like
With
no
the
one edited that.
on
Yeah,
the,
it just I don't know, just shoot
raw.
your people walking in, saying hi to you, a couple
all
of
you
speeches,
need.
and I don't need like this. Like my sister had a great wedding video from this videographer, and he's really, really good.
Yeah.
But I'm looking at it and I'm just like, it's like a 5-minute music video.
Yes,
Like
that's what it is. It's a music
not
video,
into
right?
it.
And like people like different things, and it's mostly from what I see.
Some people might like it. Yeah.
Some people might like it, but it's definitely more of a South Asian thing that
I think
like
so.
Bollywood style.
Yeah.
Like, they tell us to do certain things, like to get this look and the music and stuff like that.
That's kind of fun though.
Yeah, it is. It's a party.
They dress
it's like
up
a 3
and
or 4 day
everything.
party.
Yeah.
It's
That's
insane.
so cool.
But we don't really do that anymore.
That's hardcore. 3-4 day party. You got to go there and film that all.
Yeah, like Pascal could speak more to that because I never filmed the weddings, but I know from what he said they were like 18-hour days sometimes.
Yeah,
like, it's crazy.
You got to capture everything, and they do all these traditions and this. And that.
You have to know all the traditions. Like he's not Sikh, he's not Hindu, he's not Muslim, but he knows all the traditions.
Yeah,
and,
you have to be aware.
Yeah, and some of them don't even know their traditions, and yet he knew.
Oh, you tell them, hey, aren't you guys gonna do the?
This is what you need to do.
Yeah. I guess there is some cultures that want that, but I mean nowadays I'm noticing, especially with the economy, that people are just not spending big amounts of money. Same with tattoos. Like people like tattoo flash because it's like usually I want to do them, so I'll put like a lower price on some stuff just to be like, I just want to do this.
Okay.
And people will pick. They'd rather spend a lower amount picking something that I want to do than come to me for a custom piece because it's a little bit more.
That's a good marketing idea. So
I
you
just
you'll just make a post and you'll be like, I'm doing
3
these
or 4 designs.
styles.
Like, I just drew these. Like,
Yeah.
I'm going to do this for this much, this for this much. I list the prices. And then, I don't know, just message me if you want them.
That's a great idea.
And most of the time, the whole sheet sells.
Yeah.
Nice. But before, I would just wait. Like, somebody will bring me their idea. But I noticed, like, a guy came yesterday when I tattooed him. Or the other day, and he goes, Thursday, he goes, I said, well, where have you been? Like, I usually tattoo you all the time. He's like, you haven't posted any designs. I'm like, oh, you can just tell me. He's like, no. Like, I kind of like when someone tells me, or like throws some ideas, and if there's something I like, I'll just get it. Okay. I need someone to tell me what to get.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
that's interesting.
And I started thinking about it. I'm like, is that like why it's a little bit slow this month?
Yeah. Because
I stopped doing that. And then I realized, I have a following of people who like want me to make custom stuff, throw it out there, and if they like something, they just grab it. You need to tell them what to get. Yeah. I didn't know that.
People need to be told, this is what you want.
I thought people like custom because in my day, like when I watched those tattoo shows, it was like, I come in with my idea and they go back and they draw it.
Yeah.
But now a lot of people don't want to think. Yeah. They just want to tell me what do you got? Oh, cool. I'll take this one. That's it.
That almost seems like really accurate for our society nowadays.
They don't want to think.
Yeah.
So it's the same with the content creation. It's like show them. The video doesn't have to be 7 hours long. You got a 2-3 minute video of you just tattooing and talking. Yeah. I watch vlogs all the time. They're like 5 minutes. Yeah. And it's just, I don't know. I enjoy seeing people's lives and natural things. And you're right. It is becoming a big, big thing. Yeah. People want to see that raw, like, they do. You don't have to edit perfectly anymore. No. It used to be like, I got to have this perfect camera and lighting. Yeah. Now people are like, meh.
Yes. There's, maybe you've seen them online. They're called Amalfi Jets. Do you know?
Maybe.
They're like, so it's mostly.
I'm bad with names.
I think they're on Instagram too, but I follow them mostly on TikTok. Okay. And so it's this guy that owns like a private jet company. So random. I'm never going to be booking a private jet in my life. Maybe that's a goal, but
it's a goal.
Yeah, it's a goal, but that's what he does. He's a broker connecting the people to. They want to book a flight, right? A private jet. Oh. And he's made this whole like TikTok account.
I got to look into this.
Yes, it's good. And so he'll record. I think it's fake recording. I don't think it's real. Someone will call him to book a private jet. And it's like, the type of people, rich people, right? Like, I need to go from Ibiza to St. Bart's. Now,
I'm on my way.
Basically, right?
Yeah.
And it's great content.
That's great.
And so we're trying to like create content like that for ourselves. But it's very raw, right? Like when we are usually editing our own stuff, like we can't have any ums. We take out the ums.
That's what I do, yeah.
Yeah, you can't have any, like if you take out the ums, you can't have dead air. If you take out the ums, then like your clips don't match. They like jump, so you put B-roll over top of it, like other clips, right? But they don't do that. It's just they cut things to
it's just him like on the phone with
And it's just more natural, and you do so well. So we're starting to do that with our own stuff for real estate.
Oh, I would love to do. Yeah.
Yeah, you could probably do like your own experiences. Like someone calls you with a random idea. Or
Yeah.
whatever, right?
Like I would love to show the process of me like going in my DMs and like discussing like, oh, this person just asked for this and this is what I'm going to say to them back and stuff. Like I think
a good idea.
People would love to see the raw and like, they always say like a lot of people when they're laying down there in copious amounts of pain, they'll ask like questions to keep distracted. They're like, how do you do this? Like, how do you come up with this? And like, do you just go home and then like sit on the couch and draw? And like, what do you do?
Yeah.
So I think they're interested in that behind the scenes stuff.
That's what it is. It's a different way of showing behind the scenes.
Behind the scenes. That's a good way.
People like it, but
I love it. So I want to do more of that. I want to do vlogs. I want to do. Right now I'm in such a testing phase because I'm new to it. So I'm like not the best. I have filmed some promos and stuff for local businesses to practice.
Nice.
It's freaking hard. What you guys do is so hard. Like I literally followed this massage therapist around for the day and like it's impossible because like you're like, oh, this is a perfect shot. By the time you set that all up, she's off doing some guy's leg and you're like, wait, go back to here. Like so it is hard to capture footage.
Plus, like not everyone wants to be captured or they're not comfortable being on camera.
I had that a couple times.
Yeah, it's like,
they're like, oh, this client doesn't want us to film. I'm like,
it's like because they live such a private life.
I'll just wait. I'm like, you're not going to be in it. It's just her hands. No. I'm like, all right. Just getting your hair done. It's no big deal.
It's not. It's not the end of the world. Like chill. No one
I
cares.
get it.
Yeah.
Whatever.
It's like, oh yeah, if you go in here to get your hair done, like you're probably not looking the nicest. So.
Yeah. Well, that's why I had a hard time with the hairdressing one because people were just not. The clients were just not wanting it.
Yeah.
We found someone that was, and then she ended up being. I want a video for my business, so it worked out.
Oh, nice, yeah.
But like, a lot of people were just not into being filmed.
Yeah, it's awkward to deal with, but you learn how to deal with it.
So I'm worried that's going to come up when I do like client videos.
Yeah, or like when you do client videos, you could almost like fake it too. Like you can pretend. Like when we do our videos, we have just our staff pretending to be our like when they call in. So, yeah. So it's not like the actual interactions, and then that way we can kind of sometimes dramatize it too a bit, like play it up a bit.
Yeah, it's like reality TV.
Yeah, a bit, right? So maybe there's a way you can do it that way.
Like it's real, but then there's some spots you got to like.
Yeah.
People don't want to do it. Or,
yeah. Well, I love the content that you've created, and I'm gonna keep.
You.
Yeah. So where can people follow you?
Yeah, you can follow me at Art by Frank on Instagram.
Cool.
I have TikTok as well. Doesn't do so well. I think it's just like a younger audience.
It is. Yeah.
Maybe.
It's
so like they're not allowed to get tattooed, so they just don't. They don't care what I draw or whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, older people use TikTok too, I'm sure.
Yeah, but it's definitely a younger audience.
Yeah, like they don't really care about me painting and stuff. Like unless I'm doing something dramatic, then I'll get all the views. But
it's hard. It's harder to pop off.
They don't. And I thought it was gonna be easy.
Yeah.
But they just don't care. So it's not my market. It's not my market. I'm looking for an older crowd. So Instagram is where it's at. People can message me if you have an idea, or if you like some flash, just claim it.
Nice.
Against the Grain is the shop. So we have it's called ATG Tattoo Collective. And that's our, shop page.
Yeah.
So we have we have like 8 artists there. So we're cooking.
Yeah.
We got some cool events coming up.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, you guys do events too?
Oh yeah. We have art shows and we work with Town Brewery a lot. So we do concerts every so often, every couple months, and we do concerts in the shop. We clear it out. We do a concert. They sell beer.
Nice. Like that's a really good collaboration. Like that's nice.
It was an accident. He came in to get tattooed and like this would be a good concert space. And then they did it every couple of months. So. And then other than that, you can just find me Art by Frank on everything, YouTube, everything. So hopefully I get that vlog up and we get going on that.
Well, thank you so much for coming in. This was great, Frank.
Thank you for having me.
Take care.
Take care.
Thank you.